Your Highness, I trust you've been well in my absence. Fashionably late as always, am I? But I have to take every precaution not to be followed to our secret little rendezvous point, don't I? It's not good for any heir's image to be seen conversing with a shadow such as myself. People can be allowed to guess at our involvement, but they cannot know. After all, many consider the mark of our guilt an omen of death. Now, superstitions aside, and as for the little mole in your court, the issue has been dealt with, swiftly and cleanly, just the way you prefer. You do not need to worry about them selling out the crown's secrets to your rivals again. In fact, I am quite certain you do not need to worry about him talking at all, ever again. What's with that look? Worried about me? As you can see, I am completely unharmed. I assure you, I did not engage in any violence beyond what was strictly necessary. A dozen guards or 100, it's all the same to me. I'm called a shade for a reason, my dear. Touching as your concern may be, why don't we skip the soft-eyed look for now and go straight to my payment? This pouch has got a nice weight to it. Might there be a bit of extra gold in here, perhaps? Are you trying to spoil me, darling? Not that I'm complaining, of course. But what, pray tell, warrants such generosity? Assassins like myself are not used to coin being given freely. It almost feels wrong, like I have to do more, compensate for it somehow. I wonder if it would feel like this with any other client, or just you. Everything is a tad different with you. Either way, however, I think I have an idea on how to make good on the extra. You'll have to trust me, though. And most importantly, to promise me right now that no matter what I do to you, you will not shout, or call for the guards, or otherwise draw attention to ourselves. Do I have your word, Your Highness? Excellent. Then, my dear heir, what I offer you is an experience, one as dark as it will be freeing, for you to feel, even for just a few minutes, not as a ruler, but as just another one of my victims. Not the ones I'm sent to end, of course. They unfortunately don't see me coming. But in our little scenario, you will see me and feel me. I won't say any more and spoil the suspense. So, what say you? Good. Shh. I didn't press you into the wall too hard, did I? And even if so, I'm sure the air of our steamed lands can take a bit of rough treatment. Besides, how bad can it be when I have my body pressed up fully against you? to make up for some of that discomfort. The way you keep glancing down at the blade, the faster beat of your heart against my chest. You never had a knife pressed to your throat before, did you? Do tell me how it feels, for this cold blade to kiss your skin, not knowing when I'll decide to apply pressure. There is no status or titles when it comes down to this, you know? Everyone bleeds the same. Is that humbling for you to hear? Or is it exciting? If I had to guess, I wouldn't quite put my money on you trembling in fear at the moment. That's interesting. Makes me wonder what other reactions I could elicit out of you without even trying. And just imagine for a moment what would happen if I truly did try. You know, assassins are trained since birth on how human bodies operate. Every nerve ending, every pressure point. Knowledge mostly used to immobilize our victims like vipers, to cause pain. That being said, there are spots that bring the exact opposite reaction. Relaxation, thrills, even bliss. Some are easy to reach, others harder. And of course, it always does depend on the other person too. How tense or loose they are. How welcoming of our touch. Careful. Look at me in that way, and one would think you enjoy being so completely under my control. Your cheeks are so beautifully flushed, my dear air. What did you think you were doing all this time? Showing kindness and care for an assassin who never felt none. What did you think would happen? Because from where I was standing, us being here like this was inevitable. Every time I tried to make our arrangements strictly about business, you found some darling way to bypass my defenses. A touch here, a question about my well-being there. Did you not realize how dangerous that was? I don't deal with feelings very well, darling. I think they overcomplicate even the simplest of matters, that they are a hindrance. So even if I did let myself get closer to you, chances are I would only end up ruining you. Unless you want that. What am I going to do with you? Put your hands on my waist. No, no. Don't chase after my lips and accidentally cut yourself on my blade. The knife is here to remind you who's in control. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you don't listen to me. Well, Maybe I will, even if you do listen. But nothing extreme, I promise. Just a little bit. A tiny sting to see your expression shift briefly. I can guarantee you'll like it. But let's put the blade away for now. Save it for later. You know, I always believed actions speak louder than words, and that the eyes can hold no secrets. It says a lot that you trusted me with all of this, that you met my gaze without fear the entire time, and left yourself in my care. I'll admit, I enjoyed this little game of ours far more than I thought I would. I think you did too, despite the fact you're clearly not used to effort treatment. So, if you'd like to experiment a bit more one of these days, don't be a stranger, yes? You know how to call for me. I'll be waiting for your signal, same as always. See you soon, darling. Thank you so much for watching, guys. A special thank you goes out to my top tier patrons: Mr. Redler 6, Lucian Drac, Snow Moon, Neil Sarek Scholart, and Miss Fault. Please drop a little like and comment, as it helps a ton with the algorithm. Subscribe to my channel for 7 years of good fortune. See you on the next ones.